I'd say that the populist MAGA message has resonated with plenty of people, and for much the same reason, I think some of the DSA-style, communist-style, not communist, that's unfair, but DSA-style rhetoric has resonated with plenty of people as well. But I do think, just going back for briefly, not all the way in, I'm sorry, Abby, but briefly, I mean, man, you weren't so much defending the candidate. You were doing this thing that we'd become accustomed to calling whataboutism. I thought the president had these bad affiliations. It does seem totally appropriate to address El Said's politics and proposals, but also to address his affiliations. And the affiliation with Hassan Piker is one that strikes me as particularly odd. Nick Fuentes is someone who is a vile, awful character in our politics, but he's also not someone who I've seen any prominent Republican aspirant or elected official like palling around with regularly. There was that conversation about Donald Trump having lunch with him.
Yeah, that was
Kanye,
what are you talking about?
Kanye brought him to the dinner. And for the most part, but honestly, for the most part, you've only heard prominent Republicans repudiating him. I do think the permission structure on the left gives me some concern. What I want to put on the table is that we are engaging in this pretty foul calculus of trying to figure out who is actually worse, because our politics and the culture surrounding it are so depraved. But there is a real question about whether or not that depravity is being tolerated in ways that should concern us. To Van's point, I mean, in both this situation and the Graham Plattner situation, we are seeing evidence of principle actually being the right thing to do here from a partisan standpoint as well.
Yes.
Everyone is making these decisions hoping they can save face, save their candidate, save their party's position. In doing that, compromising in ways that ultimately end up hurting the party far, far more. And Republicans are clearly doing that to themselves now.
Right.
I don't want to jump the gun, but this very much sounds like the Hexeth thing. Like, this is an illustration of why that problem exists. But the sycophancy, and the point I was making is that the sycophancy that is expected from all of these people actually contributes to the manifestations of incompetence.
But Hexeth is not responsible for our interceptor shortage. That's just straight voltage.
But he's expected to fall for it.
He's expected to know something about it. He's expected to notify the president about it. And my suspicion is that the part of the reason you don't notify the president is you don't want to be the bearer of bad news. You want to be the guy who got the problem solved, or at least swept it under the rug long enough for no one to hear. I wish I had great advice to give. I married the woman very young that I started dating at 16, and things are working really, really great. We've got 2 incredible kids. We waited to have them. I suppose I didn't know everything about her at the beginning.
This is not what the singles viewers want to hear.
I'll tell you,
marriage
is remarkable. It's incredible. I did. My first instinct actually was not like to think about all of the choice, the panoply of options. It was to think about the fact that everyone approaches dating as this buffet where I can sample everything. And I worry that might be more the problem than just being paralyzed by the fact that you have so many choices available to you. It's that you've spent so much time just kind of sampling everything and really just sitting down, enjoying the meal. I feel safer now lobbing this one out there. I've thought this for a long time. I'm feeling more and more confident about it as time goes on. I'm pretty sure Not Like Us was never really a very good song. And Drake totally barred Kendrick throughout the entirety. Throughout the entirety of the rap battle.
This is an olive branch out to Drake. He gonna be at the OVO Fest and all of that stuff.
Send me a chain. Send me a chain.
You bugging. Your LA privileges. They're going to get you, bro.
You got to get your friend over there. He's trying to start some trouble.